If we prop that underneath there. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Oh. Good morning and welcome back to another video. I'm Ash and today we have woken up in the beautiful New England region of New South Wales, Australia. It's currently April, which means deciduous trees, autumn seasons. The colours are going to be fantastic. I've got my little jacket on to match. Over the next few days we're going to be going and doing some hiking and looking at the autumn deciduous trees. The kookaburras are agreeing with me and I'm hoping that they don't mean rain. So I'm just going to spend a few days exploring this beautiful region and really appreciating this season in the year. I think it's so beautiful, the colours are so vibrant, and yeah, might show you a few little local spots. When I was driving in last night, I did see that some trees, especially the poplars, had lost all of their leaves, but then others hadn't. They were just starting to turn, so I'm hoping I have gotten it on the right days. Let's go adventuring. But yeah, let's get into it. Welcome back to another video. Now that we've explored a bit around the region and seen some of the beautiful autumn leaves, including Gostwyck Chapel. One of my favourite things to do in the autumn fall season here is a bonfire, and just feeling the cool rush of early winter air and sitting around a warm fire is just, it's so lovely and so magical. You can see that the sunset behind me has been not spectacular, but the colours have been pretty amazing. It's getting pretty cold. Now for my favourite time of cold nights in the country, bonfire. Let's go to it. Good morning, guys. I've woken up to the most beautiful day here in the New England. The temperature's about 9 degrees Celsius right now, but the sky is so clear. I think this hike is going to be absolutely amazing. We're heading about an hour away from here to Cathedral Rock National Park, and we're going to do the summit hike, and it should be really good. Yeah, it's a good day. Let's get to it. So we've just arrived here at Cathedral Rock National Park. It's a little bit more overcast than it was when we left, but hopefully it'll be a really nice hike. It is about 4.5 kilometers return in a loop track with part on chains. Not much, but there is a little bit. So excited to come out here. There's a few cars, so I'm not sure how busy it's going to be, but let's get going. Meet G, she's coming on the adventures. So this is the one that we're going to do, the loop track, and it goes up here, and here is the summit, and it's this last little bit that's on chains. Should be a good day. You can see all of the burning that happened through the bees nest fires. What was it, 2020? Yeah. Yeah, summer of 2019, 2020, all of this happened. This is where all the fires started. So neither of us have been back since it's happened. Look at all the regrowth. It's pretty crazy. Do you remember being able to get the yeah, oh thanks. Oh shit. Oh, look at the charcoal. Is that a bank? Oh yeah, that is a Banksia. Banksia man. Like what was it? The big bad Banksia man. Yes. From Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie. So before they put this trail in, that was how you used to get across. So from all the bushfires, you can see this is from the bushfires that went through, and this is the regrowth. Oh, lighting shit. And then you see it's only some surface damage. So the tree will survive. The regeneration of the Aussie bush needs it to grow. So, oh no, a nice dirty way of regenerating. The water is so clean.
Jump in.
It's actually pretty deep in there. How would you feel if you just saw like a big eel just go past?
I wouldn't be getting in there.
Show me the face you're pulling.
You're not like eels.
The face of knowing the eels are below your feet is just... Nah, they're slimy water slugs. They're slimy water slugs. Yeah, they're worse than that. Oh well. Not for us. So I'll give everyone one guess as to why it's called Granite Country. Any guesses? Any guesses why? No idea? Cool. Also, this is what I was talking about, the superficial burning only. So this tree has been charred on the outside, but on the inside is perfectly preserved. But in order to regenerate and to get these little shoots, you need the tree to burn on the outside, as well as banksias, which I showed earlier, need heat to open. So banksias, in order to open and release their seed pods, actually need extreme heat. So that's the way the banksia tree actually regenerates, is through bushfire and then rain after. So Australia bush is pretty cool to use what happens to it from an environmental point of view to regenerate. So valleys like these are made through fluvial river activity. So we look up on this ridgeline. Originally it would have been a plateau. Water trickles through, takes the path of least resistance, slowly erodes sediment, so it starts to form a gully. Now in higher flow events, so around a lot of rainfall, the amount of water that goes through is a lot more. Calves away more, till you start getting this V-shaped valley. Now we know it's done by rivers and not glaciers because of the shape. V is fluvial, rivers. U is a glacial formation, which you see a lot of in New Zealand. So as the water erodes down, it forms each of these toe ridges from, again, preferential flow and making sure that all of the sediments go down into the center before it meanders. Meanders are caused by different energy regimes. So you get your higher flow on the outside of the curve going from bank to bank. So, and then you get your depositionals on the inside. So that's why valleys tend to meander, because it follows the river flow. Pretty cool. I want to feel how cold the water is. Is she icy? Oh, it's actually, like, it's cold, but it's not too bad. So that's just all of the secondary material eroding from the granite up above. Don't mind the breathing, we just did the stairs. But the ridgeline's actually all the way up there. And you can just see, well, I can see, the camera can't, all the boulders on top. Look at the grass trees. They grow to be really big. So if I see a big one, I'll show you guys. Oh, these are the banksias that I was talking about. These little guys actually need the heat from bushfires to crack these seed pods in here. So that's how these crack open and they regenerate. So originally, oh, you guys can see, originally they'll be closed. Oh, so bad. Originally the seed pods will be closed like these ones, and then their mouths will open like this. Yeah. Oh.
So there's another one over the other side.
Oh, drink break. Drink water, kiddies. Also, if you can, I don't know whether the GoPro can actually pick up that, but the summit's up there. And that's the big rock up the top there. All the way up there. It's the beginning of the boulders section, like getting to it. Oh, it can get a little bit slippery. Up we go. It's definitely a way to get your heart rate up. So that's the summit up there. For reference, like that's flat. She'd be tall. We love signs like that. So pretty. Let's go. Oh yes, this will do nicely. Good place for recline. It's so pretty. So this landscape has a really similar composition and history to Gostwyck National Park. That's the one up on the Queensland New South Wales border. We did Bulb Rock National Park, well, Gostwyck National Park. We did the Bulb Rock, the Pyramid section. Have a video on it, go check it out. We went chasing snow and it was too icy to get to the top.
Oh.
Because it was back when Queensland was meant to have a period of snow, like in that real concentrated area of Stanthorpe. And I had the day off work and I was like, screw it, let's go hiking. And usually you can get to the top, you know, not easily, but it's all just bald cliff face. But it was 60km/h winds and like 2 degrees. And there was actually ice where the water was running. And I was like, yeah, that's a no for me to go to the top. I was like, I'm not crossing an ice river. Like just, it was bits of frozen water on the side of the boulder. It was just this bare rock face. There was no way I was doing it. Not in that conditions. You're now on G-Cam.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's just hope it's not all footage of the ground. Oh, this is a good bit as well.
Hi!
Cross my nibbles.
Cross your nipples, hope to die. Oh, this is actually, yeah, I remember this part. I feel like gold going into it.
Oh,
No, down.
oh, if you want.
This is insane, I love this hike. We made it to nearly the top. The top's still over there. With people on chains at the moment. Look at all of the granite outcropping. I feel like at the top, we've got to do a geology talk. Over the hill. So you can see all the granite outcrops over there, obviously where we are. I'm just coming up behind you guys.
Right through the gap. I think I can get through that gap. I went around.
Oh, right. You can go around, it's never that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go take my backpack off. Oh, there goes the GoPro. She's like, that's what you were carrying?
God, you're carrying it, not me.
That's alright. Oh, my nose is running. It's just because of the change in temperature. What part were you scared of?
I'm gonna jump.
What, jumping across?
Yeah.
Chains. like that. That's how you do it. Oh, rolls ankle at last minute. Doesn't die from hiking, dies from rolling ankle. Team, we made it. I think I'm hilarious. So we've now reached the summit of this beautiful national park. It's absolutely stunning. Shall we do some geology? So we've made it to the summit of Cathedral Rock here in Cathedral Rock National Park in the New England region of New South Wales. And what you can see around me are granite outcroppings. Now these little rectangular rounded pieces on top are actually called tors, T-O-R-S, tors, which are the rounded rectangular formations that you see on the top of a lot of the ridgelines here. This original landscape formed from a sedimentary environment, and over millions of years these were slowly compressed both by layers on top of themselves and by different continental events. A period of time after that you get some volcanic intrusions, so all of your lavas come up from underneath and spurt out over the top.
So, I do have a small confession. After reviewing this footage, I did realise I had made a few mistakes in how I was explaining everything. Basically, when the lava intrusions came up through the sedimentary basin floor, they formed either basalt or granite. Granite is formed a lot deeper within the Earth's surface and over a longer period of time, creating a much harder end product. Basalt is formed a lot closer to the Earth's surface over a shorter period of time and consequently is not as hard. Due to this, we do see basalt eroding away at a much higher rate than granite.
So over the years and through a lot of Earth's surface processes and fluvial activity, like the river I showed you in the gorge today, it slowly erodes all of those softer sediments and leaves all of your harder granite outcrops at the top of the ridgelines we see today. That's the same as we saw in Gostwyck National Park when I did my pyramid hike. So my lovely people, there are some of your granite outcrops. There they are, all dotted across the region. Oh look, the storm's coming in. This landscape is seriously crazy. So you like the slide method, I like the swing method where I use my upper body. You know, bum sliders like you are the reason that that rock is so worn.
No! Not at all.
You're literally rounding out the path as you're going. See, look, you can see the rounded path that her bum's made. It's like a skid mark down the rock. Oh, Georgia. Oh, gee. Let me know when you're finished. You off? Okay, let's do this the actual way.
The rock is.
I'll tell you. That far. Yeah, that you're first. Oh, it's through here, isn't it? If you go down, you snooker yourself. Go around this side. That's a little top tip. Just look at it. What? Oh God, what's she done? How crazy is this landscape? Just insane. Look at that. Oh yeah. So they're the tours that I was telling you about. So these rounded rectangular formations of granite that's just been left. Back down into the Golem Cave. Oh, yeah, I love how you can see like little caves and caverns underneath. I'm sure she can wash it.
No.
So we've just come down the main part of the bouldering chains rock scrabble section, and look, all the weathering and staining. It's just so beautiful. We were just saying how much scrub has cleared out from here since the bushfires a few years ago. Prior to them, you could never see the outcrop. It was all just thick, dense bush, and now, well, you can see the scarring on the trees. It's just all been ripped through right up to the canopy. Starting to grow back though. I mean, that's pretty cool. The way Aussie trees just bounce back like that. Even just shed their bark, start again. So we made it back. We just came down from the summit of Cathedral Rock, and I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't been to this part of Australia, the New England region in northern New South Wales, it is a hidden gem. There are so many hikes, there's so much adventuring to do, and it's truly beautiful at all times of the year. In winter it can snow up here in certain areas and certain times, and in summer there are so many swimming holes, and it's just really, it is a hidden gem and super underrated. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one, which will be fossicking in this region, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we can find what I'm looking for. I won't say it on here yet in case I don't find it, but that'll be in the next video, and that will be linked down below when I do post it. So if you enjoyed this, I'd really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as it really supports me, and I look forward to going on more adventures in the future.